Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this resume building session. We are today going to look for the things how to prepare your resume, how to prepare your tailored resume according to the job description and all. Okay, before moving forward, I will introduce myself. My name is Avikal Chauhan, and I am as associate data scientist in AiSPRY. So, and I also give training in 360DigiTMG. So, in this resume preparation session, okay, the agenda is why we need to build tailor resume. We're going to look for why we're going to need a tailor resume. Okay, okay, once a minute. So, in this tailor resume, we are going to look for why we're going to need a tailor resume. Okay, and we are going to look for how we are going to make our resume according to the job description. And we also going to look for the what are the relevant skill and experience you have to put in your resume. Okay, what are the effective keyword we have to use. Okay, and we are also going to look for the how we are going to build a cover letter. Okay, and then we are going to give the final tips regarding the best practices. Okay, so in all those things, so why we are going to need a tailor resume? Here we are going to 1 minute. Why is this happening? Once a minute. I just want to quit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it will going to enhance the visibility. Okay, for the hiring visibility and the relevance for the hiring managers. Means if you're going to make your resume tailored, so more and more visibility of your resume will be there, and the more chances you are going to get selected for the interview round. Okay. And you have to also look for the alignment of the job culture, whatever the culture or whatever the things they are performing in their company, you have to be also aligned with those things that you also have to look for and have a skills and experience aligned with that. Okay. And previously I told you that it was going to increase the interview chances if you're going to give the relevant details which the HR peoples are going to look for. And there is a very competitive job market. So in each and every job market, a job, there's a lots of applicants are there. And how we are going to beat those applicants and get your resume above all those applicants by making a tailored resume. So these are the things we have to look for. Okay. Then, okay. Then, okay. Then we have to look for the skills. Okay, the key skills and identification, what are the priority skills which we have to require according to the job description. Okay, then we have to look for the focus on the essential qualification. Okay, we have to focus on the what are the essential qualification that is described in the job description that we have to mention in our resume. Okay, then use the specific language in the job description. Whatever the job description they have mentioned the specific language or you should know to work in your company. That should have to know. But I will suggest you that in India, most of the company have a uh, specific language like English. Okay, most other companies are working in English language, so there is no very big deal when you are applying in the Indian companies or any Indian company. But it will going to be have a problem when you are going to apply for the foreign companies like Scandinavian nation, European nation, okay, and Asian nations. So in those countries, most of the time companies prefer their native language, and they don't doesn't have that much of exposure with the English language. So most of the time, their workers and managers are speak their native language. At that time, you have to be little bit of the cautious about the language. Otherwise, no. Okay. Whatever the description, job description they are giving, through those job description, you will get the interview inside what they are going to be asked, what question they are going to be asked, what things they are want, and through that, through which what indirect question they also can ask. Okay, that things you're able to know. Then identify your relevant skill and experience. So whatever the skills is matching with the job description, you have to put it into it. Like they have mentioned that you should know the machine learning. Okay, machine. So you, if you have a knowledge about the machine learning or any kind of machine learning algorithm, you can mention those things, which can be have a similar impact. So those list of skills and experience can uh, enhance your resume and match the job requirements. Okay, high achievements. Okay, use measurable achievement to demonstrate the qualification. Okay, prioritize your content. Okay, whatever the things they are asking the job requirements, you have to prioritize those things. If they are asking for a Power BI skills, so you have to mention those skills first. Then you have to mention later then that you know about the knowledge of the Tableau and Google Looker Studio and other pre-processing steps. Okay, so like that, you have to prioritize your content. Okay, and update your resume regularly. Whatever the new experience you have gained, okay, you mention those things. Whatever the new knowledge you have gained, mention those things. Through that, you have to update your resume regularly. So it will be updated whenever you're going to apply. You don't have to be look for or go through what things you have learned and you haven't mentioned. Okay, then use keyword effectively. Okay, whatever the keywords in job description is given, use those keywords as effectively that your chances to select a resume get higher. Okay, so use those exact keywords if they have mentioned the data pre-processing techniques. So you should have to mention the data pre-processing techniques you know. Don't mention the what are the different data pre-processing techniques you know. Okay, just mention a broader concept, data pre-processing techniques. Don't mention what are inside of data pre-processing techniques. Okay. Incorporated naturally means whatever the keyword you are going to use, it should be in a natural format. It should be the game there. It should not be inserted between any kind of two skills. Okay. It should not look like that. Okay. Then balanced keyword usage means maintain your natural flow for both the ATS and human behavior reviewer. So what happens in this case? All the companies have one kind of software called ATS software. So there's amples of applications coming for a one particular job. So most of the time, this HR people, what they do, they put all the resume in the ATS, and this ATS software will going to shortlist some of the resumes, which going to be match the job description or job requirement which they have mentioned. Okay, then after that, it will go that your resume go to the human reviewer or HR people. Then they are going to look for your resume and give you the call. Okay, so that's why you have to use the balance keyword to pass through this ATS software. Avoid keyword shuffling means you have to focus on relevance and integration. Okay, so what should be more specific focus towards the job requirement, what they have mentioned, and it should be a right integration towards the job market. Okay, then cut customize your resume layout. So whatever the format you are going to select for the resume to present, it should be in a chronological order, and it should be can also be a function of combination of both. Okay, enhance the readability. Okay, whatever the style or font of your language you are going to use, it should be a very clear. Okay, it should not be in a some different kind of syntax or form on font that it is hardly able to read by the human reviewers or ATS software. Okay, so those kind of things we should not have to use. We should not have to use so much of dark, bright color, which can affect the uh, eyes of the human reviewer. So he can delete or reject your resume. Okay, so we can't afford those things. So don't use those kind of fonts and colors which can reject your resume. Okay, then position of a critical information prominently. Okay, whatever the information you are getting from the resume job description, whatever the information you're getting from the job description, according to that, you have to build your resume and give the information in your resume. Okay, you have to prioritize the things you have to look for. Okay, use of visual incorporate the subtle graphics and or color accent. Okay, so you can use your visuals like making a little bit of the dark green or visual effects which can attract a human reviewer to make a resume more attractive. Okay, then after building your resume, you have also have to make your cover letter. So what happens, what you are going to make things going to be added in this cover letter, you are going to give the personal touch. In personal touch, you are going to tell about the address of you and your specific person. Okay, what are you have experience for, what are the things you have knowledge of, what the skills you know. All those things you are going to mention in those. You are also going to express the interest. Okay, you are going to state what excites this opportunity, why you are capable of for this job position. Okay, what are the different experience and skills you have which can be make you fit for this particular role. Okay, that you are going to mention. And you're also going to mention the goals or experiences with that specific job opportunity. Whatever the job opportunities or job requirement is wants, and with those job requirement, you have certain experience and goals. You have to also mention those things in your cover letter. Then, at last, you have to give the conclusion of your cover letter, okay, and pass it to the interview. Good. Then we are going to look for the what are the final steps we are going to look for? The best practice. Ensure document free of error. Free of error means there should be no spelling mistake. There should be or not some kind of grammatical mistakes. Okay, there should be or not your information mistake. Yeah, like you are given your email ID. Okay, in that email ID there should be not a spelling mistake. So otherwise what happens if HR people want to send your resume, they can't able to send you because you have given the wrong email address. Okay. Then after the preparing your resume, please seek the feedback. Okay, from any mentor or a career advisor, which on you can believe or trust that this person or this person can give me a honest review. Okay. Then I previously mentioned that please update your resume regularly. Okay, whatever the new skills you have developed or evolved, you have to mention those things. Okay, and engage in networking. Engage in networking means make a professional connection. Professional connection means like engaging in network. It not means that you are engaging in with your friends and those and friend of friends and your sister friends or your cousin friends. It means that engaging in the profession level, like if you want to become a data scientist, you want a job in data scientist. So make connection with those kind of people who works in the data scientist field, who works for some company, who are preparing for those some kind particular job or roles. So make connection with those kind of people. Okay. Then we are going to there are few job portals are there like Naukri.com, Shine.com, and Indeed. Okay. And there's a Upwork. These all are the famous job portals And in all of this, there's a LinkedIn, which is a more famous for this kind of particular job applications. It is a very good platform to apply for the job. Okay. So how you're there are going to be a few Google search results are there. How you're going to find out the jobs in the Google search? Just you have to type the job role or designation that you want, and where you want the job, you have to just specify in the Google, and it will give you the n number of list or options for that particular job positions and designation. Okay. Then if you're applying a job for the data center, also these kind of keywords you have to must mention in your resume. Please don't mention all the skills in your resume, but you have to select all some of the skills according to the job description, like quantitative analysis, trend analysis, time series analysis, okay, technical skills, clustering, classification, okay, deep learning, computer vision. These all skills you can mention. Okay, keywords mention. Okay, in business understanding, you can mention the product analysis, customer analysis, sales analysis, financial market analysis, all those kind of things. Okay, then. Huh. Then you can, this is our 360DigiTMG where there's a you can, if you want to contact us, you can contact our office in Hyderabad, Bangalore, and in Chennai also. So you can also follow us in Instagram or in YouTube or in LinkedIn. So we are available in all those three platforms. Okay, you can scan this QR code and you can connect with us. Okay. So this is for today, and I hope you able to enjoy this session. And yeah, we are going to meet next weekend with the different thing.